An ice blade has a continuous rocker with 3 balance zones. 1, 2, 3. 3 wheels have essentially a pivot in the center. So you have your front balance zone and then you have your rear balance zone. Here's a pick 4-wheel which I skated on for many years. You have the center, you have the front, and you have the back. And here is the edge 4-wheel. You have the center, you have the front, and you have the back. Now, why does this matter? So when you skate on the ice, you mainly skate in the center of the blade, roughly here. This is where you do most of your skating, and you will transition forwards and backwards depending on what you're doing. Now, if you're skating on a 3-wheel setup, you mainly end up skating here on the front, or you go onto the back. But if you look at the ice blade, where you will be skating, you will be skating here. But this, on a 3-wheel setup, you end up being pitched forward, which leads to, a lot of the time, when you land your jumps, you end up falling back onto the pick, because otherwise you're going to end up on your heel, which is not really very comfortable. So this is why you could take either a pick 4-wheel or an edge 4-wheel. They're very, very similar products in regards to the geometry, because this is what I really enjoyed. We'll get into the reasons of what's different between edge and pick with the pick and other things later. But in this wheel, we're talking about why 4 wheels. And as someone that has skated on all of the major systems out there, all the 3 wheels, all the 4 wheels, this is why I had to design a 4-wheel, because this is what I feel most comfortable as an ice skater, as someone that has done slalom skating, which is on 4 wheels with a rockered system. So essentially, you need your central balance zone, which is where you do most of your skating. You will do your turns here, because you will transition forwards a little bit on your front turns and back a little bit. Now, depending on the floor, if you've got a really good floor, you may stay on the center 2 wheels, but you can go forwards and you can go backwards. Now, if you're on a 3-wheel, you're essentially doing everything here, which brings your weight forward, which makes you fall forward. Now let's talk about twizzles for a second. So if you're doing twizzles on an ice blade, you essentially stay in the center and you just slide, because ice can do that. Well, on a 4-wheel setup, you are staying on the center as well. You may slightly come forward or backwards, but you try to stay on the center 2 wheels. Now, if you try to do multiple twizzles on a 3-wheel, you're going to have to go from front to back, and it's very, very hard to do multiple, like 6, 7, 8, which I have done on here. I haven't been able to do that on a 3-wheel when I tried in the past. So I hope that helps you to understand a little bit why we have 4 wheels and we don't have 3 wheels.